Hey, what is going on, guys? Before I hand it over to the developer, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. Iron Harvest is still in early development. Also, the stream was recorded at a very low quality. I'll try my best here, so don't make this full screen. Leave it as it is. Don't get hung up on the visuals. Rather, listen to the developer giving out all the information. And yeah, we hit the Kickstarter goals, so good job everyone out there. Now we're just gonna try to unlock all the tiers for Iron Harvest. Also this weekend I'll be uploading a few videos, so stick around for that, and I'll see you then. Peace!
Hi guys, this is Jan Tyson from King Art Games. We are the developers of Iron Harvest, a real-time strategy game, and I would say a pretty successful Kickstarter. So what we want to do today is to show you the game a little bit, a very early version of the game. And yeah, I think we just start, and if you have questions or comments, just post them down below. We'll answer them later. Okay, let's see. I hope everything works. So yeah, let's start. So this demo is what we call internally the Kickstarter demo. So it's basically a demo we made for the Kickstarter to capture videos and to make screenshots and stuff like that. So this is not really the game, but it's a demo that you know, gives you an early idea of what the game might look like and feel like and play like. And we try to polish, or we'll polish this demo a little bit further. So in a couple of weeks, this might be the first demo we give to a couple of Let's Players and influencers, so they can try out the game. Yeah, let's have a look. First of all, let me produce a couple of units, because I played the demo before and it's actually possible to lose. So before I talk too much, let me do a little housekeeping. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we have a little map here. We have the camera controls. We can scroll, we can pan, we can zoom in and zoom out, and all that stuff. And we also can, you know, select units in all the different ways you would expect. We put quite a lot of work into that, because, you know, selecting units is what you are basically doing all the time in an RTS, so it has to feel very good. We also have these little, you know, cover previews, because cover plays a very important role in the game, so you want to see, you know, where your units go. And we have this little snapping, so I order them into this trench, and they should be able to defend my position here. Okay, gameplay wise, what we have is a resources system where you can basically capture resource points that gather resources for you automatically. And we also have these little crates on the map, and there are basically weapons crates. So I can order my... Oh, there's an attack. Just a second. Okay, these are just infantry squads, so pretty easy to fight, especially when you have the mech like this one. The mech has a medium armor, so basically these guys can't penetrate his armor. They do almost no damage to him, and he can kill them easily. And also my guys here in the trenches, they get very little damage as well, because they're protected, they're in cover, so nothing to worry about there. In this crate are some hand grenades, so basically I can take the hand grenades and equip them. So now this unit has hand grenades and can use them in battle, and which makes them a lot stronger. Yeah, as you can see, UI wise, we have these units down here. So when I double click on a unit, the game jumps to that unit. I can also give units you know, orders who are not on the screen. So when I want to you know, get some extra units here, I can just click them down here and order them over, which is very handy. Let me produce another squad. Okay, so yeah, this is, you know, all the stuff you would expect from an RTS, and it's you know, the stuff we have to deal with, or we have to get right early on, because, you know, this is really the stuff you're doing all the time in the game. So it's really important that all of that feels right. So now I want to try to conquer this position over here. So I use this cover, and I'll also use the hand grenades. Oh, this was okay. Let's do it this way. So now I throw the hand grenades into the enemy squad and go back here, and now they're almost dead, so no problem. Oh, there is another squad over there. That's not that was not part of the plan, but I think I can handle it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I have the second resource point. This point is you know, an oil point. Obviously all this stuff is still dummy or work in progress, so you can't really see. This is an oil resource point that will change later on. But basically, you know, like you know it from Command & Conquerors, from Company of Heroes or games like that, we basically you know, conquer these points, and it takes a couple of seconds until you own the point. And if you own it, then each 10 seconds or so you earn some resources you need to build the units over here. So now, because I conquered the oil rig, I can produce additional units I couldn't produce earlier. So let's see, I think this mech could help us over here, and we should also add another squad somewhere around here. So this is actually looking pretty good now. I think maybe one of the squads could also help. Yeah. So this map basically is a horde mode map. So there is no clever AI working, but it's more or less, you know, stupid units try to conquer your... Oh, there are hand grenades. Stupid units try to conquer your base. So basically they're just spawning and trying to get into your base. And it's your job to try to keep them away. So this is not super complex, but for us it's very interesting to, you know, to see all the different systems working together and to try stuff out, you know. So yeah, this is basically what we're doing do with this version. And it's going to be part of the Alpha 1. So the first Becker Alpha version will feature this map. In a couple of months you can try it for yourself. Obviously then it will be an updated version and a newer version. So okay, now let's see if we can do anything about this encampment over here. I'll take again the big mech. This is a mech that it's in the final game it's a Saxony unit, so oh, they have hand grenades, that's not good. As you can see, my cover has been destroyed by hand grenades, so most of the cover in the game can be destroyed, so it's really you know, nothing lasts forever. And also this mech is really good against infantry units, but it's not good against other mechs. So I have a problem here, and I recall some reinforcements. So I try to get rid of this guy and try to stay away from the hand grenades, because they can hurt me as well. And I think okay, let's see what's down here. Well, this is not looking good. Well, actually, it's okay. Yeah, as I was saying, it will be part of the Alpha 1, so you can try this this mission for yourself. But for us, it's more about figuring stuff out and do the really early balancing and you know, find bugs in the system and try what is working and what's not. So it's not really about you know, the gameplay or the level design or stuff like that, but more like basics. So I have to recapture this point because without oil I can't produce the better mechs, and I really need that. But I also need this point over there, so maybe oh my god, there is this mortar guy, and he will attack my base in a second. It's really hard to play and to talk at the same time, but well, let's see. Oh no, what I was saying earlier is that, you know, the Polania mech, well, at the moment I can produce, you know, all the mechs, and even when I play Polania, I can still produce Saxony mechs, for example, and this is just, you know, for testing purposes. Obviously, in the final game, you can't produce mechs that do not belong to your faction. Okay, now I have this point in a second. I have this point in a second. I have some hand grenades. Again, if you kill a unit that has hand grenades, the hand grenades stay on the battlefield, and so you can, you know, basically equip your infantry units and make them stronger by equipping them. But it's also, for some reason, I can't put up this take this hand grenade at the moment. Oh no, they're already hand grenade units, so they can take more hand grenades. So the idea is that you can basically make your units better and stronger by taking better weapons. So you want to try to keep your units, because good units are just very valuable. So you don't want to do that. Let's see, 75. Oh no. Oh no, it's not looking good. Okay, I think this is not going to end well. The next thing I would have tried is to conquer this point down below, but as you can see, here are two mechs that are very strong against other mechs. So I would need, you know, hand grenade units. I would need some of these recon mechs to destroy these two down here, and there's just no way to do it because I don't have enough resources. So basically I lost. But the last thing I can show you is something that I always do when I play the game and when I quit, or before I quit. You know, I can press F1 to basically destroy the level, which is something I just have to do because it's too much fun not to do. So this obviously is a big part of the game, that you can destroy the buildings and cover and so on, and basically make new cover for your units. So anytime I destroy something, you know, there are new ways to take cover and so on. Yeah, I think before we see my final defeat and how this guy destroys my base, I say it's enough for today. Again, if you have questions, just post them down below, and we'll try to answer them. And if you haven't supported us on Kickstarter yet, it would be great if you do. And as always, tell others about the game, about the Kickstarter. You know, we think we are almost there when it comes to the Kickstarter funding goal. And also when it comes to the game, we are on a very good way, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you have seen. And in a couple of weeks, a few months, you'll be able to play the game by yourself or for yourself when you back us, and yeah, we hope you will enjoy it. So yeah, that's that, and till next time, bye. Bin ich raus?